Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your astrological forecast for July 2017. Now this works if you have your sun, moon, or ascendant in the sign of Sagittarius. Now what I'm going to be talking about in this video is the different astrological aspects that are going to be happening this month. How do they affect you, Sagittarius? And at the end of the reading, I will be taking out a card from the Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue to try to give you some sort of guidance of how to harness these energies in a way that you can manifest your dreams. Alright, Sagittarius? So let's get to it. Alright, Sagittarius, so we're going to start first with the planet Venus. And Venus is going to be moving into the sign of Gemini on the 4th of July. And Gemini rules your sector of relationships and commitments, and this could be relationships of business, or it could be love, romantic relationships, or marriage. So when Venus goes into this house, this is actually her natural house. So I see love. Love is in the air. Wanting to bring diplomacy into your life, wanting to commit yourself to something beautiful, wanting to bring the two halves together, wanting to compromise, wanting to make a relationship happen in your life, okay? And this could also be very well with a business relationship. So I see all sorts of relationships going amazing for you. For any single Sagittarius out there, you're going to be falling in love again. You're going to be going into love again because Venus in this house brings partners, brings happiness in marriages, brings happiness in diplomacy and compromises in any sort of commitment that you have. And it also brings fantastic news to, it brings new loves, or it brings new business partners. So definitely enjoy this time. Venus is blessing you with amazing possibilities to replenish your relationships, okay? And you've been having some intense energies when it comes to any sort of situation that happens with relationships, okay? Especially with the whole Venus retrograde, that was pretty intense time. So now this is a time where things are finally harmonizing for you. They're harmonizing in an incredible way when it comes to your relationships. And also, any sort of business relationships at this time are really, really powerful. Okay, now, for the 5th of July, we have Mercury going into the sign of Leo. And Leo rules your sector of travels. So I see you traveling, okay? There's going to be some travels happening for you, or you're planning some travels, or you're talking about traveling, and you love this. You love traveling, Sagittarius. It's one of your favorite things to do in the whole life world. So with Mercury here, I see you traveling. I also see you speaking a lot of your philosophies, like really philosophizing about what is it that you truly believe in life. And you naturally are an incredible teacher and preacher. So this time around, you're just going to have an incredible persuasive tongue, okay? Like your tongue and your communication skills are going to be on point, and you're going to be able to touch into people's faiths, touch into people's hopes, and really bring that, true ideals out of them. It's also a time where you're going to be searching for a lot of truth, okay? You naturally are the searcher of truth, but this time around, Mercury is giving you more of an analytical mind to really grasp those abstract concepts and really put them into something more practical. For any Sagittarius out there who's going back to school, fantastic. Or if you're in school, fantastic. You're passing all your exams. You're getting into the schools. Like school and university and college are doing amazing for you at this time. Also, anything that has to do with inspiration and feeling wealthy in life, okay? So definitely read some books that inspire you. Read some Eckhart Tolle. Read some anything that brings your expansion of awareness, and it makes you feel so grand in life. It's also a fantastic time for you to write down all the things that you're grateful for and start making that energy really predominant in your life. Because the more you feel rich inside, the more you feel wealthy inside, the more life gives you of this, okay? So you want to be able to harness more of those energies, all right? Now, another thing that is happening on the 20th of July, we have Mars going into Leo. So it's going to be coupling with Mercury. But before that, at the beginning of the month, before the 20th, Mars is in Cancer with the Sun. The Sun is in Cancer as well. And Cancer rules your sector of transformation, rules your sector of other people's monies, rules your sector of sex, rules your sector of transformation, of hidden knowledge and astrology. So with Mars and the Sun here, you're having an incredible transformative time at this time, okay, Sagittarius? Like, there's some things transforming in you, all right? And with Mars here at the beginning of the month, you are accepting and taking on the change. You're not, you're not feeling bad about it. You're like, all right, transformation, let's do this and transform. Mars does very well in the house of transformation because Mars is a warrior. So any sudden event in their life that it's giving them 180-degree turn into their lives, it's actually it's firing up the Mars in you. So I see you taking charge of having the transformation. I see you taking charge when it comes to your intimate connections. You want to get more intimate. You want to be assertive in your intimacy. Amazing time to have tantric sex. Incredible time to have tantric sex. Like, Mars in the house of sex is like explosive sex. And it's also giving you that ability to really start transforming yourself from within. This is an internal transformation that can be happening for you, absolutely. And especially since you're already philosophizing and really thinking about your ideals at the beginning of the month with Mercury in the 9th house. So now that Mars is going to be moving into Leo, coupling with Mercury on the 20th, you're going to be more assertive about your ideals. I definitely see you traveling, definitely taking charge on maybe going somewhere, traveling. Amazing time to ask for, that residency in that other country. Amazing time to maybe go back to school, learn something new. An amazing time to maybe get a teacher or a mentor or a life coach that expands your mind. Mars here is really looking for some truth. Mars here is looking to expand his world. So do anything in your capacity that can make you feel like you're growing. Okay, and this is your natural state, Sagittarius. This is the house of Sagittarius, the house of ideals, the house of travels, the house that likes to expand. You are the most expansive sign of all the signs, okay? You're ruled by Jupiter. And Jupiter right now is in your house of creativity, on your house of love and romance, and in your house of children, okay? So very fertile time. Ooh, especially with in that 8th house. For any Sagittarius woman that is trying to get pregnant, you could definitely be getting pregnant at this time, all right? If you don't want to get pregnant, take care of yourself. And with Mars here in the house of travels, I do see you traveling, and I do see you expanding your horizons and feeling a lot of faith within yourself. And all of this is happening because in the month of August, you're going to be having some amazing advancements in your career. Okay, but we'll talk about that for the next video to come, to leave you with a little bit of surprises. Now, on the 26th of July, we have Mercury going into the sign of Virgo. So by the end of the month, you're starting to tap into this amazing ability in your professional, in your career, in your status. You're already thinking about it. You're really analyzing about it. How is it that you're going to communicate with your upper management, with your authorities? How is it that you're going to communicate your career, your professionalism? You're talking to your coworkers, or you're talking to your peers. You're talking to your authority figure. So at this time is the time for you to really express what is it that you truly want, for you to write it down, for you to speak it out. It's also going to be able to organize your professionalism, okay? Mercury here is going to be able to give you the analytical ability for you to just get your professional dreams and your professional things that need to get finished in order, okay? So this is going to be a wonderful time. By the end of the month, you're going to go full throttle onto your career. So before you get there, really anchor yourself into your philosophy. Really anchor yourself into your truth. Really anchor yourself into your ideals and feel that abundant energy. Feel that wealthiness that you already have within yourself, to give you even more of that, okay? Before you start making some major moves in your career, you want to have your ideals really strong in you. Okay, so let's see. Sagittarius, July 2017. Sagittarius, July 2017. Alrighty, you got trustworthy guidance. Trustworthy guidance. So it says, you have received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. So here that you're getting some amazing ideas. Your exploration of your ideals and your exploration of going beyond your boundaries is giving you some incredible ideas to really execute, and these ideas could definitely be related to your career, that by the end of the month you could really be executing them or really tackling them. So right now you're simmering into the idea. You're simmering into like, what is the best way for me to perceive my life so I can start pointing my arrow and really go there. So let's see. Other meanings say, don't worry about the details as they'll take care of themselves as you go along. Okay. So remember, you're not a person to think small, Sagittarius. You're a big thinker, okay? You like big things. You're about broadness and worldly and, global dreams. So, don't get caught up in the details. Really go for it. Harness that faith within you. Harness that hope within you, because that's what moves mountains in this world, all right? And you know how to harness those things inside of you. And the rest of the details will take care of themselves, okay? Remember, life, nature, favors the bold who go towards the sun. So if you're bold enough to go towards the sun, go towards your truth, go towards the things that you know are for you, then life will make way for it. Life will favor you and will push you through it. Go for it. It says, just go for it, Sagittarius. Just go for it. You have that idea, go for it. Go for it. Don't doubt it, okay? Because when you start having too many thoughts, you kill your will, okay? You have this will of like, okay, I want to go do this. And then your mind is like, but how? But what if? But how are we going to do it? Do we have any money? And then you just killed your will. So don't get caught up in that. Just go for it, will it, have faith, and believe me, it's going to make way for it. Your idea is valid and divinely guided, okay? So don't throw away any idea that is coming to you. These are major ideas that are coming to you to enlighten you. And you're safe to make changes and move forward, all right? And especially with that change, you're safe to make changes and move forward because you're having major transformations at this time, especially at the beginning of the month, with all that 8th house energy in Cancer is giving you that ability to fully transform and fully just like, rise from the ashes, like rise like the phoenix from the ashes and really just let go of those things that are not serving you any longer. And this is going to be able to transform you, okay, and make way for those better ideas to come and for those things to really start harvesting in your life. All right, Sagittarius? All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for letting me do your reading today for July 2017. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos. But most of all, thank you so much for having your heart open to this message that I bring especially for you, Sagittarius. Now, I am having a sale at this time, a speed reading. So if you're more interested in that, you can find more info about it at the link below right over here. All right, Sagittarius, love you so very much. And I'll be seeing you for the next month.